Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. What a journey this has been for Season 9 of the NRSL University of Orlando Cup Series here at Joltis for the NRSL 400, the finale that's taken play here today. 29 races, 29 winners, and now we crown ourselves a new champion after today. What a journey, and now let's get on down to your starting lineup. We got a lot to talk about in that championship battle because there is a lot to go through. Starting on the pole is Levi McIntyre in the 99. Next to him, Joshua Osborne in the 27. Third, Dylan Thoreau. Fourth, Salmon Oskin. Fifth, Jessica Shelton. Sixth, Zach Rogers. Seventh is Brett Pritchard. Eighth, Seth Cole. Ninth, RJ Bishop in top 10. Jesse Turner. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th and 12th on back. We'll talk about points in a minute. Drivers making their last ever starts here in the Cup Series. John Art is one of them. Last starts for DBI with Benjamin Miles and Salmon Oskin. However, Team Hertz, they will be Mercedes next season, so they'll be back, but the team will not. Kev Shearer, his last start of Cup, and it's to be determined whether or not he will be in Xfinity next season or not overall. Angel Navarro, last race under that name. Nicky Martinez will be under the new name next season. And final start also for Ember Ross in the 77, as she will not be returning to Archangel Racing next season. Final row, Aaron Douglas and James Ellison. So we will be here for 21 laps. So as you can tell, we got a little bit of ways till we get the command. But let's get down to your points situation. Cole Deaver has the points lead by 1 point over Clint Spillman. You heard that right, folks. 1 point. And he is not alone. Zach Flickinger also is 1 point behind Cole Deaver. So just the top 3 alone, just separate by a point. Top 4 you can add on by 3 points. Scott Roush. A total of 3 back from Cole Deaver in the 9. And then you go down the list. Trent Dunham is next. He has a total of 10 back from Cole Deaver. Or I'm sorry, then you got Brian James who's 6 back. Mistaken, Brian James, my apologies there. Then it goes down to Trent Dunham. Then it goes down to Seth Cole, who is a total of 11 back. And there's the command. Then it goes down to James Ellison, total of 13 back. And all 42 cars rolling. That's a great sign right there. And then the last car that can go for the home run hit, it's Quentin Moore in the 89. He is at the setting of 15. And you're probably wondering what Moore has to do to win this championship. It's very simple. Cole Deaver must finish dead last in the points. The drivers around him, Clint Spillman, Zach Flickinger, cannot be any higher than those drivers. Have to finish literally respectively in the spots necessary. Moore literally has to rely on a tie to get the championship. He will have the tiebreaker via by the wins. Pace car coming down pit road. Levi McIntyre. Joshua Osborne lead the field down. Green flag. We're underway for the finale for the Cup Series for 21 laps. All those drivers you're seeing with those yellow banners on the front of their cars, right near the number, and on the rear tail. That rear spoiler that you can see right over there. Those are our chasers right there, and that's what will determine the points. So right now the top chaser is Brett Pritchard in the 54. Right now he would have the 14 points. It matters as the chasers of who you got to pass. Ellison is actually being very smart right now in that 0-3, being in the rear of the field. He knows the way how they're racing right now, they are just getting way too crazy. I don't blame him for just not wanting to be a part of that. Check out these guys, how they're racing. Lap 1 in the books. McIntyre continuing to lead. Zach Flickinger's not wasting any time. Going to the front. He wants this title. You got to remember, Clint Spillman could be one of those drivers that can win. Oh, we got trouble. 2 cars around in the apron. Olelo 3, Kyle Matthews, Connor Meyer, and James Qualls. Meyer sliding on the grass. Matthews on the course. We are still green flag racing. Now the caution's out. McIntyre did not want to see that right there. And lucky break. None of those were chasers. I guarantee you, a lot of sigh relief, primarily for the chasers that are just trying to hunt down primarily that 9 car. Coming to the caution flag, McIntyre will still be the leader. And I believe it was Cody Lamas that got second. Indeed the case. Now this is where the fun begins because, my God, they are 4 wide, let alone nearly 5. And they got to settle it out back to single file. One wrong move, man, and there's going to be some cars that are going to get absolutely... Well, you get the gist, and I thought I heard a wreck, but we are good. Looks like Ellison's move kind of worked out to the favor, but everyone's going to be up to speed with the exception of those 3 drivers, and James Qualls, champion last season and this season. Going to be the first retiree here at Zen Joltis, but man, championship hangover definitely has hit that 70 team hard. So I know they're going to be very happy when they're going to have Quentin Moore next season for the 89 team for Johanna Atwood having for the first time ever, a 3-car stable there. But you got to be wondering, though, for Qualls for next season, what is he going to do to be a 2-time champion and get back to the chase? Let alone battle for another championship, but his season's going to end up with a DNF right there, and what a tough break for the Castro GTX team. Looks like Matthews and Meyer, they stayed out in the course. I have a feeling they will not come down pit road this time by. McIntyre leads. Let's go take a look at ourselves. Our first caution of today's race here for the NRSL 400 at Zen Joltis. Well, I'm telling you what, I have no idea how they managed to pull a 3-car accident coming off of turn 1 with this many cars in this pack. And again, very amazed. But you see James Qualls, Connor Meyer, Kyle Matthews all just leaning on another. And it was just going to be a matter of time. And James Qualls literally just got slammed into the wall. Kyle Matthews had nowhere to go. Matthews got lucky. He only got left side damage and a little bit on the right side with the rear end. So I know the one that is, well, Qualls already out of the race. I don't think Meyer's going to be up to speed because that left side got caved in. Matthews, I'm not too sure. He may actually get very lucky after all this here. But we know one car will definitely be off the pace. That is a guarantee, and that's going to be Connor Meyer. So, one thing for sure, his Xfinity team, they won the championship not too long ago. His Cup team, Brett Pritchard, well, I mean, he had a season, I can tell you that, but definitely not the way you could expect there. But regardless, caution's out for the first time today here at Zen Joltis. Let's take it back to the green. Well, my mistake, folks. Looks like everyone is coming down pit road because this is a 21-lap race. Clint Spillman stayed out, as to Kev Shear. Dylan Potey also stayed out. RJ Bishop. And those look like those are the only drivers that did. So pit lane 1, as you can see, is normally the entrance of pit road, and pit lane 2 is the exit. Wow, of course, I can't even speak, and I'm twisting my words. There you see Levi McIntyre getting into his stall right there. First stall on the track. Oh, and Osborne got into, I think that was Jessica Shelton in the 0-2. That was indeed the case. My God, they're double file on pit road. So I don't know if that's going to affect Joshua Osborne, the 27. Cody Lamas and Audrey Bernalskis actually beat out the 99. I'm pretty sure that is the case. Batson's got some front-end damage of that Nathan's Hot Dogs Ford Mustang there. Going to really affect this car a bit there. Winner last week at Kansas. There you see Cole Deaver, Zach Flickinger right now. Spillman staying out. He would be the points leader right now, but just between Flickinger and Deaver, I believe Deaver would have the advantage because of the wins. So the one thing I am curious, though, is that say if Flickinger does get a win as Parker's down pit road, because I am going to look right now just in case, and they are 1-2, because I believe what happens is that, let's see here, Deaver. Yeah, because Deaver's got 3 wins this year, and Flickinger's got 2. So if Flickinger technically gets a 3rd win, and Deaver's the spot behind, oh boy, wouldn't have to do a tiebreaker just from that alone. But Clint Spillman is your leader. Let's go take you back to the green. Pace car giving us the 1 lap to go out of the race. Only James Qualls is out. Phil Parker is 1 lap down and is still on pit road as of what we speak. Don't know entirely what's happened, but we're going to look real quick and see if we can figure out what happened to Phil Parker. But I didn't see anything that popped up on Parker's end, unless we missed it. No, I don't see it. I thought I seen a fail there. Oh, Ellison actually has engine damage. Oh. Well, that's going to really put an effect right there. That's what I thought I saw, but no idea what's wrong with Phil Parker, though. As pace car is coming off of turn number 4. Parker's going to be a couple laps down now. He better get going, but Clint Spillman, Kev Shearer, Dylan Potey, RJ Bishop are the 4 that stayed out. They're going to restart this race ahead of Levi McIntyre in 5th. Cody Lamas, Audrey Bernalskis, JT Bryan, Jeffrey Finguy, and Brian James complete the top 10. Green flag back underway here at Joltis. Now, I don't know with Clint staying out how much that's really going to hurt his chances there, because remember, this was a very quick caution that came out. It was only a few laps in, so not a bad move, but also a very dangerous move. Now, if you're a non-chaser being aggressive with the move there, that could work out as wow. Kev Shearer is trying the high line to get around Spillman and Potey, and he actually made it work. Look at Kev Shearer in car 68 actually get around Spillman and Potey on the high line. Wow. Spillman did not get going, folks. Oh boy, that's something. McIntyre's scraping the wall, and do we have a crash? Oh, we do have a crash. It's RJ Bishop and Brett Pritchard. Alex Drayton is upside down, but we'll look in a second who got involved, because that really may determine the championship right there, as Kev is out in front. I was wondering what happened with McIntyre riding the wall there, but uh-oh. That's going to be a big what if there. At the line, Kev Shearer will lead. Now comes the question, who got involved? Diego Yepes. So that's going to end Quentin Moore's championship run right there. There's Brett Pritchard. RJ Bishop. Alex Drake, we saw him flipping. Brian James may have gotten involved. He's got some rear end damage. I am entirely not sure with the 94 car. Oh, Meyer. Slow down the nick of time. Yeah, these guys are checking up a little bit there, and good job just to get themselves situated there. So Moore will not win the championship thanks to Brett Pritchard and one other chaser getting involved. They're probably going to be out of the race. So that's going to signify right there his end of the title run there. And that could possibly be the same for James Ellison. Possibly. Don't throw everything out there, but I think Ellison is now in a must-win scenario, and with his situation, it does not look good. Right now, Kev Shear out in front. Clint Spillman still the top chaser. Let's go take a look at ourselves our second caution for today's race here at St. Joltis. We're going to see what happened, because I didn't really get to see what happened to bring out the caution, but remember, Spillman didn't get going on the restart there, and Cody was trying to shove the ever daylights out of the 24, and they're saying the wreck was going to happen coming off of turn 3, but oh, Brett Pritchard just absolutely dumped Alex Drayton, and RJ Bishop nowhere to go. O'Brien did get involved in the 94, and oh, I don't know if that's going to really hurt Brian James right there, folks. You just seen it, though. The back end snapped, and it hit the wall, but ooh, I don't know, man. That Wegmans Toyota definitely does have some damage, but Alex Drayton, car 14, his season's been bit. Oh, my word. That's what happened to Diego Yepes. He just got involved right there, folks. I don't know if you just seen in the corner of your screen, but he nicked somebody there. I think that was Brett Pritchard. It was Pritchard or Bishop, and Drayton went for a wild ride in the Jamba Juice Chevrolet there for Tweenix Racing, and that is a tough blow there for that 14 team. And I believe he actually got on 4 wheels, which we are looking at, and yes, we do get the confirmation there. So what happened with Yepes? Who did he hit? Because I know he didn't hit Brian James. There's no way. Which he also had flipped, too. Wow. Yeah, it was Brett Pritchard. And I believe RJ Bishop is also going to be out of the race. Yep, just nicked the 54. Brakes have failed. And Yepes, look, he's going over 160 miles an hour. And you can see right there, he hits the wall so hard, the momentum's going off the banking and flips over. It's the Field of Dreams Mercedes. Well, this chase has definitely not been kind to Yepes this season, I can tell you that. And the 2 worst chasers, ironic enough, got involved in that wreck there, so. Yep, and we have gotten the word with Yepes out of the race. Moore's championship hopes are eliminated. And with the other chaser being involved, Brett Pritchard, who's out of the race, that now moves James Ellison in a must-win scenario for his chance to win the championship. Kev Shear out in front. Let's take it back to the green. Welcome back, guys. Pace cars give us the 1 lap to go. Out of the race, they include Brett Pritchard, Alex Drayton, Diego Yepes. RJ Bishop is currently 2 laps down. He's back out on the course. And because we're going to go back to green with 10 to go, he is not going to be in the inside line, as too is Phil Parker. So they are going to be in the rear of the field. Cole Deaver actually came back down pit road for whatever reason. I have no idea why, but he is. So he has to work to get around primarily Connor Meyer and possibly Brian James. So when we go back to green, Kev Shear be out in front. Audrey Baranowski is second. Third, Jeffrey Finguy. Fourth, Clint Spillman. Fifth, Cody Lamas. Sixth, Dylan Pote. 7th, JT Bryant. 8th, Jessica Shelton. 9th, Raymond Fisher completing top 10. Sam and Oskins. Find your chance of competitors right now. Zach Flickinger, 16th. Scott Roush, 17th. Seth Cole, 20th. James Ellison, 24th. Trent Dunham, 25th. Brian James, 33rd. You can see that rear end damage will affect the car. We're going to find it out shortly. And Cole Deaver, right now, 36th. So when we go back to green, it will be 10 laps to go for the race and the season. Here we go. Green flag back underway. So far, these cautions have been kind of random, but also small, thankfully. Spillman got kicked up to the high line. Now Cody Lamas looking for 4th. Will get it. Now Spillman is starting to free fall. Where's Flickinger? There he is. Now he knows with Deaver being in the rear of the field, this is going to help both drivers out. Remember, they are tied right now Well, not right now, but when the race began. And, of course, Spillman having that 1 point advantage now. Meanwhile, Kev Shear continuing to lead. Here comes Dylan Pote in the 31. Who was looking to try to become a two-time champion, but fell just short at being mathematically eligible. So now he's just racing for pride. And that Great Clips Chevrolet moving on up to the front. Jesse Turner, Cole Deaver, Brian James, all kind of in the rear of the field working together. You see Batson definitely got an effect there. And does Turner have any damage? Because it looks like he does. Either that or he's definitely slow. Because he's only going 226. And the others around him are going 230, 228. Not too sure. But I guarantee you, Deaver's probably banking on a crash to happen or some type of crazy shenanigans to where he can get up to the front of the field because he got around Turner. And I don't know why Turner's only going 226 compared to the others going 230s. Brian James, you can see that damage is kind of affecting the car. Not a whole lot, but it's enough to where he's not up in the main pack. So, see Kyle Matthews and Phil Parker, they are barely hanging on to that pack, trying to do whatever they can to reel in John Art and Angel Navarro's. Cody Lamas about rode the wall there. Very close call. And remember those drivers that stayed out too, those four, with the exception of Deaver. So technically three, which would be Kev Shear and two other drivers. They have still stayed out in the course ever since that first pit stop came, so I don't know what to expect, but look who's coming to the front. It is Scott Roush in car number 60. He's bringing along another championship competitor of Trent Dunham in the 1. Oh, man, I really don't know what to expect for the rest of this race, man. All I know is get your popcorn, get your drinks. It's going to be one hell of a show. Side by side are Roush and Shear. I'll give Kev credit that outside has been his friend. And once again, he's showing that high line is where you want to be at times. But look at Roush. He is relying on the draft. That is what he's trying to make sure he can do so he can get that lead and try to block that 68 car. Kev has just been committed to that high line there. He has not let go of that area, especially when he's been under fire. Remember, he got around Spillman with that move there, too. Oh, my word. Check out the way how they're racing, folks, because they are getting very dicey. Oh, I don't like how Art's going underneath Osborne there. Oh, my. Folks, brace yourselves. I think a wreck may happen. I'm not too sure, but the way how they're racing, I know that look. I've seen it. I really hope they don't, because, man, they are racing so dang close, but so dang incredible. Roush, though, is cleared. Kev Shear. New leader, Scott Roush. Phil Parker, Kyle Matthews. I don't know. I know Parker looks like he's going to get in. Matthews may miss out. But for people like Cole Deaver, he's probably banking on that caution to happen. Check out some of these drivers, man. Seth Cole's in a very scary situation right now. But he knows what's happened with Cole Deaver. He can take full advantage there of going for that championship. But right now, these drivers got to focus on finding Scott Roush and pass him. And you got to remember for Roush, too, he needs some insurance. Not just with Zach Flickinger and Clint Spillman, but also the fact that the other chasers need to be ahead of them, too. I mean, he's got Cole Deaver, no problem. But as far as the others are concerned, I have no idea, man. Roush gets the win. He gets 2 extra bonus points to his name. And then as far as whatever happens to the aforementioned Clint Spillman and Zach Flickinger, that is to be determined. Fitzwater, though, looking for second. All this, though, behind Scott Roush in the 60. Looks like Phil Parker got himself in the draft. He did. Check out Phil Parker in the 15, flying into the pack, and he's battling. Kyle Matthews, however, in the 09, he lost out on it. He may get reeled in by Deaver and James. Roush, though. Oh, look at Pote. Trying to make the move for second, but Fitzwater throws a block. This is unbelievable. What a view. Look at Parker go. Up to fourth. And he's bringing along Seth Cole in the process. Oskin tried to block the 15, but couldn't do it. Now Seth Cole said, thank you for your services. I'm going to the front now. Flickinger got kicked up to the middle. Somebody on the inside line, I thought? Oh, no, never mind. They may catch up to Connor Meyer in the 51, who's in turn 2. And they're about to catch Kyle Matthews, those 4. Roush enjoying the lead. Under fire, though, from Oskin and Fitzwater. Cole got kicked up to the middle as well. Caution comes out now. The race will end. Oskin, though, trying to take the lead from Roush. Side by side, looking for Ferranti down low, though. Oh, Allison Rain in that 66 kind of crowd trying to done him a bit right there into Zach Rogers. Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, my word, how did they save it? I don't know how, but they did. Wow, that was unbelievable. I have no idea what Ray was thinking, but she almost caused the whole wreck to end the season under yellow. Folks, brace yourselves. We are going to be in for one hell of a finish. Right now, Oskin, the top chaser. As far as who is leading the championship, I really have no idea. They are literally 5 by 5, 2 rows deep. Holy cow, man. Literally one wrong move and just about everyone in the pack could go away. And I don't blame the top 5 for getting out of there. I do not blame them at all. It is just so dang chaotic. I don't even blame them. But look at Spillman, the 24. Spillman is trying to put a dagger in the championship. He said the time to go to the lead is now. He got ahead of Zach Flickinger in the 96. He's got the championship points lead right now. Is the 24 car. It's kind of funny, though. Spillman has not even won in that car. But here he is for the second season in a row trying to battle for a championship. This time in a much better scenario than last season. And he is just looking really good right now. I don't know what they've done to consistency for that car. But it has been so good. I can't even put it into words. It's unbelievable. Oh, Roush threw a block in the nick of time on Spillman. And that was a good move by the 60. He got himself back in the inside line, and that was a good move. I forgot to mention, too, Nathan Hudson. This is his last start in the Cup Series this season. He'll be going to Xfinity next season. 3 to go. Where's Meyer? Right now, turn 2. 5 wide for 4th. Now make it 4. Dylan Thoreau working his way up. Oh, man, this is unbelievable. The magic and wonders of Joltis really have shown, and look at Ellison. He's saying this is time. 6 wide they are. They are 6 wide. Art and McIntyre were leading for just a brief moment, but how in the world they're still racing, I will never know. Oh, my word. Oh, Finguy's crowd and Art. Oh, no. Oh, Art's in the best spot. There they go. Seth Cole's up in the air. That's going to end the race. Cars flipping, but this is a race for the win in the championship. Zach Flickinger has gotten out of Spillman. Scott Roush, though. He's trying to do what he can to get the win. He needs to make the move now, though. It does not look good, but Alex Ferranti is going to cross the line as the leader, and possibly, the keyword possibly, the championship may go to Zach Flickinger in the 96, as we're at 2 laps to go. Oh, man, shades of the Xfinity race just earlier. Where they had a wreck coming with a few laps to go, and one of the drivers that got involved was a championship competitor of Seth Cole, and he went up in the air. And that will end the race and the season. Jeffrey Finguy also involved. Zachary Fitzwater. There's whatever is left of Seth Cole. Good Lord, that car is destroyed. What a valiant effort, though, by that 07 team. But he will not win the championship. Cole Deaver, who had a great Cinderella run, unfortunately got stuck in that last caution before. And he will probably not win the championship as the points leader. Which literally he will be the second ever driver in Cup Series history to ever have that happen. That is unbelievable. Spillman almost had it there. And once Flickinger got around him on the inside line, that was the icing on the cake. But again, we are at 2 laps to go. Anything can still happen. Problems could happen to Alex Ferranti right now. But we're probably just going to stick within turn 4 because if he comes down pit road, Scott Roush stays out. Yeah, I don't think it'll still be enough regardless because, I mean, the next chaser behind Roush is Flickinger. So, wow. I really don't believe it, though. This has been such a season altogether, and Season 9 will probably be a championship under Zach Flickinger in that 96 team for Team Flick in his return to the Cup Series after everything that went by. And 2 seasons ago, you thought that it'd be the end of Zach Flickinger. He'd be done. He wouldn't come back, but here he is. And there's that Brant Dodge there. What has to be going in the mind of Zach Flickinger in that 96 right now, as he is literally 4 turns away from being crowned champion. Ferranti is not coming down pit road, so as long as he does not have an engine issue and he stops on the course, he may have got this win in the bag. We are in white flag conditions right now. We're going to pause and we're going to take a look. We'll take our final caution of the season and the race in just a brief moment in time. Don't go away. You're not going to miss much. Well, I saw Seth Cole in that spot, and I knew he was definitely not going to be in a good situation, as too was John Art, and it was just going to be a matter of time for each of those drivers. And you can see right there, John Art going to be the perpetrator of all this. And there they go. Aaron Douglas, Seth Cole were the ones that flipped over, as too did Zachary Fitzwater and Sam Oskin. You know, I really don't know what to say. It was a great race altogether. Jeffrey Finguy also get involved, you've seen there. But it's going to end with cars flipping and crashing and a yellow flag to end the season. Yeah, not in the way for Seth Cole there in that Hot Tamales Ice Chevrolet. Again, when I say this, you have to give credit because last season he had a breakout year, and you know, he could have won the championship but got wrecked in the early stages. And then this race here, he was 11 back, I want to say. And, you know, he was looking pretty good too, but then just got involved in that wreck. So, that's unfortunate. But there's a look at our final caution taking play. Cole Deaver's got to be heartbroken after everything that's happened to him in this race. He will not win the championship. And there's the driver that probably just won this race. And there's the driver that probably just won the championship right there. Caution's out. Let's go take you to the finish. Welcome back, folks, as we are entering turn 4. Alex Ferranti looks like he's going to do it. Scott Roush just a bit short on getting the win. But what a way to return to the Cup Series. All in all, he'll come just a bit short. This is coming off the final turn for the NRSL 400 at St. Joltis. Alex Ferranti is going to see the checker flag in hand. And it's been a bit to say this again, but I'm glad I get to. Checker flag is out, and Alex Ferranti is a winner at Joltis Mega Super Speedway. And your champion for Season 9 will go to Zach Flickinger. Congratulations to that 96 team on getting the job done in that Dodge. Unbelievable. What a way to return to the series, and what a way to deliver for Team Flick. Unbelievable. What a day. What a journey. What a return for Zach Flickinger. And you have to give him credit because, you know, in the chase, he definitely performed to the excellence there. I mean, the dude won back-to-back races. That right there should tell you alone. And the cars are out of gas, as you can hear it, but, you know, he won Pensacola and DC. So, what a way this was to end the season altogether. And Car 96, a champion. So, now as the cars come down pit road, let's just get you the full results just like this. Alex Ferranti, first win of Joltis for him. Scott Roush, again, just short, but will come away in P2. Kev Shearer had a really good car. I thought he was going to pull a win, but will not do so. He'll finish third. Dylan Thoreau will finish fourth. Ember Ross, fifth. Angel Navarro, sixth in the final race under that alias. JT Bryant, 7th, Nathan Hudson, 8th, Levi McIntyre, 9th, Zach Flickinger, your champion, will come away P10. Trent Dunham, again, another chance for a championship, but it's going to fall a bit short. He'll come away 11th. Clint Spillman, who was battling Zach Flickinger for that championship, he lost out on that final turn there, final two turns, I should say. He'll end up 14th. James Ellison, 17th, Quentin Moore, 18th. Zach Rogers, 20th, Dylan Pote, Season 5 champion, 22nd. Cole Deaver, 25th. Definitely not the way to end that season there. What a heartbreak that's to be for that 9 team. Brian James, 27th. Also went through heartbreak there. And then Connor Myers, last car to finish the race in 32nd. And then Phil Parker, RJ Bishop, last car to finish all together in 37th, 30th, 2 laps down. And then Oskin, Douglas, Fitzwater, Seth Cole, Diego Yepes, Alex Drain, Brett Pritchard, James Qualls, who were already in the garage area from before. But, man, what a journey this has been. Again, a big thank you to everyone who's been checking out the premieres and the races. It means a lot to me. Also, a big thank you to everyone who painted cars and suggested names for the races. This meant so much, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. That meant a lot to you guys here for what we were able to do this season. So, I do want to say, because I know this season has had its ups and downs, some bumps. We had a couple of off weeks where we weren't supposed to, but we did. Had a vacation during June, and then a random one happened in September, and I still planned a race and forgot to ping and all that, and yep. But next season, though, Season 11, Outback Xfinity, and Season 10, the Platinum season of the Universal Orlando Cup Series. That will be such a journey and a half it will be, and I am so excited. Can't wait for that. That'll be coming in 2022, folks. Cannot wait to see what's going to happen from there. But as we ride off into the sunset for 2021 for NRSL action, this is your boy D Young signing off here for the final time this season in the NRSL. If you like, be sure to give a like, comment, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Until then, for NRSL action, once again, we'll see you in 2022. NSCRA Spectrum Cup Series signups will be very soon. Don't go away. Be patient. I'll have an update pretty soon on that once it comes. If you are in Discord, by the way, final points will be posted very soon as well. So once this race concludes and the premiere concludes, please head on over to Discord. Final points, again, will be shown during that time for both series. Until then, thank you guys for watching. Congrats to Ferranti on getting the win. And congrats to Flickinger on getting the championship for Season 9. Until then, this is your boy D Young signing off for the final time this season. As always, stay safe, stay positive. Until then, where racing is living. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you for the NSCRA Spectrum Cup Series signups.